rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good day, having a good evening, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. I need y'all to do me a favor and hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Please share the content. Please share the content. You understand? We gotta beat up this algorithm, man. It's trying to take me off my rhythm. You understand, man? So let's get it. Never let the haters win, man. Every time you do not hit that like button, you are allowing the haters to win. I want you to know that, man. So we don't want to behave that way. We don't want to put that energy out in the atmosphere. We do not. So please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Wait a minute. He said they did what? Let me see. Cause I ain't synced that. Let me see. Did they re-sign Rico really? I ain't synced that. Let me see. Oh, he is. Breaking news. Rico Dowdle will be staying in Dallas. So I guess that's the veteran back. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, breaking news. Per John Machota, Rico Dowdle will be back in Dallas. Yeah, I know we wanted something else. We wanted more. But I ain't mad at Rico. Even though I wanted something better, I wanted an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? I wanted an upgrade. But we'll have to see what we do with Rico Dowdle. Unfortunately. But like I said, y'all already know, man. Welcome to the trap. I go by Landlord from Alabama, man. Please tap in for the win. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. And listen, you know I already know, first and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most. What they was put on God's green earth to do, and you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jump around the corner. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. Let's go. Yeah. We still lit on the Monday. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey. Ain't no looking back.
Let's
Came
go.
a long way. Hey. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey. And we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy. You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. We the one they hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we holla a deal. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Shout out to all my
took my brother, that and made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. I'm focused on the comma. I'ma run of them commas. The summer, run of them numbers. I know that they hate the way the ball man rockin' all this ball man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back. We came a long way. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. And we just getting K and they just in the way. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way.
Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. Hey, I know we had a whole lot of faith in the Dallas Cowboys to be making some moves. We did want a whole new running back core. We did in God and we trust, you know. I'm not finna mimic the Lord, but you know, we was praying for another running back, and we did not get that, you know. But man, shout out to Mr. L Professor coming in strong with the $49 super, man. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you helping keeping the lights on in the trap, man. Trap. You already know, man. We don't want to see the lights just start flickering like this, like. We don't want to see the lights go off, man. So I appreciate you what you're doing for the trap, man. Really helps out a lot, man. Y'all know, hey, it's tough sometimes on us creators, man. So, you know, we appreciate everything that comes our way, man. And I really appreciate y'all. But, man, we really expected something better, though, right? We expected, okay, listen. Rico was the cheapest way possible, y'all. Trap. Look, I said it was distasteful to come into the 2023 season with Rico Dowell. Not only is they going to spit in my face, they going to do it again. They going to run it back. They said they not done. They trying to tell us Rico is him or something.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
See, I didn't want this to be another whining, crying episode. I did not. But, my God. What would y'all have me to do? Shit. Okay, I'm going to pretend like we not the Dallas Cowboys and everything is not going wrong. And I'm going to pretend that we have everything okay and everything is fine. That's what I'm going to do. Man, next year when we have Derrick Henry out there running the ball, it's going to be all good, right? Man, Josh Jacobs can really do some things in this running back room, right? You know what I'm saying? All these great free agents that we brought on this football team, we going to be good with that, y'all. We trap. I just want y'all to know, what would y'all have me to do? See, I think y'all think this stuff is easy, right? Y'all see me up here talking and having fun with this stuff. Y'all like, that's easy. Anybody can do that. I want you to come and do this while we in shambles. That's what I want you to do. I want you to do it while we in shambles. Because, you know, some of these other creators, you know, I got mad respect for all my peers and all the people that's, you know, doing this stuff along with me. And, you know, that was there before me. I got mad respect for those guys. Salute to those guys. But, man, you know, some of these guys gonna come up with some rainbows for y'all, you know? Some of these people gonna come up with some nice things to say, and I just can't do it. I gotta tell the truth. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, we re-signing Rico Dowell, like, I don't know what they want me to do with that. You know what I'm saying? That's basically saying that he's grandfathered in. That's what it is. Trap. You basically just grandfather Rico Dowell in. And you already know how we do it in the trap, man. I'm sorry, but stuff be going on while I'm trying to do the show. I had some whole other stuff to talk about, man. But all of a sudden, I get bombarded, I get bamboozled about Rico Dowell signing again. And listen, man, this is no hate on Rico, the person. I'm sure he's a God-fearing, great man. I'm pretty sure he's a great brother, son, cousin, daddy, all that stuff. So this is not nothing against him as the man. It's him against the football player. Because listen, I'm not saying that he's trash either. I'm not saying that either. But I'm going to just ask you this. Do you think that's enough, though? Trap. For all the people that's going to be saying, oh, landlord, it's not as bad, like you going crazy, you overreacting. I'm going to just ask you this. We had Rico plus Tony last year. Was it enough? See, this is all I'm asking y'all, man. The people who want to say we overreacting and we're not happy with anything, this is what I want y'all to know, okay? We was not happy last year when we didn't win nothing, right? Was you not happy? Was you happy when we came back, got destroyed by Green Bay? Was you happy then? So I'm not going to be happy by these mediocre pedestrian moves that we doing right now. I'm not. I refuse to take that and accept that. Because listen, think about this. If you was living in a neighborhood, right, and your house got broken in, boom, they kicked in your door. Boom, they came and pulled a kick door like Pimp C. We pulling a kick, dog, lay down on the floor. What y'all know about that Southern music? They pulled a kick door on your house, right? And they came and took all your stuff, all your valuables. The next time, you got to stay there, so you can't move. So the next time, what you gonna do? You gonna up that security system, right? Trap. Or are you gonna be the meme with the cheese curl right there trying to hold the door as a stopper? You're not going to try the same thing again. You're not going to say, okay, that deadbolt is enough. You're not going to do that, right? You're not going to just say, okay, this is the same thing will help us again. It'll be better this time. No, you supposed to go get some reinforcements. You supposed to get a stainless steel lock. You supposed to get some big time stuff so you can actually secure your home. You can't just run it back, bro. That's all I'm saying. Running it back is not enough, y'all. We just lost 40% of our line and people telling me Rico a solid running back. Like, if you looking for some fairy tale rainbows, clouds and stuff, I promise you this is not the channel for you. Because I'm going to tell the truth. If the Cowboys do something that demand me to be head over heels, landlord going to be head over heels.
Trap.
But I'm not finna sit here and sacrifice my name, my reputation, my football IQ, my expertise, my research, my film work to say that we finna be phenomenal when I know that's not the truth. You see what I'm saying? Because y'all gonna turn around and look back at me like, landlord, I thought we was gonna be this. Landlord, I thought we was gonna do that. No, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And if we do better, I will be happy. I would be happy. You know what I'm saying? If we do better, I would be happy. Like, listen, I could come up here and sell a dream to try to get your money. I could sell a dream to get your cream. I'm not doing that. I love this team too much. I want to win. I want to actually win. So I don't care about the short term, you know what I'm saying, the little short term awards and wins I can get. Screw that. I want to win for real. I'd rather you be mad at me all year and then once it happens, you be like, man, landlord, one thing about him, he kept it real with us the whole time.
Trap.
I'd rather just say the truth, man. I can sleep better at night. I can't sit up here and act like I'm happy about this. Y'all too, my people that follow me, I know I got some real people. If you gravitated towards the trap, you gotta have some realness in your soul, in your bones somewhere. You got to. So I'm gonna tell you this, I couldn't even run that type of game on y'all. Y'all know me too well. No, I'm not finna play like that. Rico signing again, that is basura, that is trash.
You trash!
And not him, not the running back himself, it's just the idea of it. That shows me that y'all want to stay in the same place. And we don't even have the same line. So how good you thought Rico was last year, sir? I want you to know he will be worse under a worser line. If he's on a worser line, sir, you can't tell me that he will be a better player. We just lost 40% of our offensive line, and y'all gonna run it back with Rico? This what it represents, because I don't want people to think I'm crazy, bro. I want y'all to really understand where I'm coming from. That's why I'm glad I can articulate myself well enough so I can get my points off, right? This what I want y'all to understand. This is not no shot at Rico Dowell. This is a shot at the mentality that came behind signing Rico Dowell. That's what it is.
Trap.
This is a shot at the terrible mindset that the Cowboys have to even make a move like that. After we've been begging, every one of y'all, even the people that's front office apologists, I guarantee you, y'all will sit up here and be like, hey, I want, before this move happened, I guarantee you, half of y'all was like this. Hey, I want this running back. I want that running back. I want that running back. Now we sign Rico. Even the front office apologists up here like, well, at least we got Rico. Like, nah.
Trap.
Al Logan says you reaching. Okay, maybe I am reaching, but you can't grow without reaching, right? So I'm going to say this. If I'm reaching, answer me this. If you thought Rico was good last year, what would he be when your line is 40% worse? Now, it's a possibility that we can get better, but I'm telling you right now, man, the mentality. If your team was 12-5 last year, man, you don't think we should dedicate more funds and more resources to improve this team? Answer me this. Riddle me this, Al Logan, since I'm reaching. Did we get better today? Answer me that.
Trap.
Because y'all think I just do this for shits and giggles. I'm for real about this team, man. This is for real. This is bothering me. Did we get better? I want to ask anybody who think I'm tripping, did the Cowboys get better today? Did we? Because everybody else been getting better. And we shouldn't be taking this foolishness and accepting it. Just sitting down and taking it. We ain't built like that. So, okay, even if you satisfied with this move, because I'm not acting like Rico the worst running back in the world. I'm not acting like that. What I am saying, though, I just feel like we should have been wanting more. I thought the goal was to improve. The goal it couldn't have been to improve, right? The goal couldn't be to improve, right? Let me know. Because if the goal was to improve, we wouldn't have been still shooting that low after no damn Rico Dowdle. Trap. Man, I'm tired of making mad content, bro, but this is what the Cowboys do to us. This is what they do to us, man. I'm tired of making mad, sad, whiny content, but what the hell? What else can I do when the Cowboys treating us like this, man? It's sad. Man, listen, man, I came up with a great plan. I had graphics up here to make a case about us trading for Dameon Pierce over there with the Houston Texans. I had a whole plan to tell y'all how much he would help this football team, how much we can go after him for a little trade, just like what we did last year to acquire Brandon Cooks and Stephon Gilmore. The little money the little resources we gave up to get him and Brandon Cooks and Gilmore, we could have did a similar trade this year and got Dameon Pierce over there, a good running back that's getting treated like he trash.
You trash!
That man had 900+ yards in his rookie year, and then the following year they gave this man half the carries and he had half the yards, and they acting like he's sorry. Then they go trade for Joe Mixon, and people sitting up here looking at his stats and saying that he bad. People looking at his stat sheet and say, oh, he's sorry, the landlord. I'm going to show you what I put on Twitter, man, because a lot of people responded to the tweet. So when I said go get Dameon Pierce, bro, a lot of people was like, that's a good idea, landlord. I'm up here excited. I'm like, man, maybe we'll wake up and do it. But all of a sudden, the Cowboys talking about they done signed some gosh darn Rico Dowdle. Trap. That's bad business, man. Shout out to my members in the building, Red DC4 Life, Tricks in the building, man. Dono Holmes sliding in for the win. Long-time supporters, man. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with your boy. Apologies for the rant. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Rico's trash, Al. I'm going to be real. I don't think this is not against Rico the player, because Rico actually made me a fan this year. But I'm going to just be real. Like, I'm just saying, like, it's like going to the dealership when you wanted a Ferrari and they gave you a base model Charger or something. That's trap. It's just disappointing. It ain't got nothing to do. A Charger's a good car. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, a Charger is a decent car. I'm just saying I wanted more. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we deserve more. Like, we deserve more. We went into this. Man, I ain't finna keep talking about that. Let's get off of this, because unless y'all want me to keep whining and crying and cooking, though. Trap. This team just stressed me out, man. This team stressed me out, y'all. This is a life of a Cowboy fan live in 3D right now. That's what's going on. If you tired of me crying, goddammit, I'm tired of the Cowboys too. Trap. The more I make this kind of content, I'm sure people gonna be like, landlord, all you doing is whining and y'all panicking, and you goddamn right we is. You goddamn. Because we getting treated like trash. We getting treated like trash.
Trash!
I told y'all, we deserve more in 2024, y'all. And ain't no way in the world you can tell me that they feeling like they moving like we really matter to them. Everybody else doing anything they want to do. Everybody got money but us. What? Make it make sense. Everybody got money but the Cowboys. Man, the Eagles that made umpteen moves over there. Trap. Now, the first thing somebody gonna say, landlord, all the moves don't mean nothing. That don't mean they gonna be a great team. Of course it don't. But at least give us a shot. At least give us a shot to be mad. I promise you, at this point, y'all, if the Cowboys go out here and make terrible moves, I come to a realization to myself and be like, man, at least my team tried. That's how I feel right now. Because I feel like they ain't trying. So how could I even dedicate that much energy to the team if it feel like they ain't doing it right? They're not reciprocating this energy that we putting out there. They're not reciprocating our energy, y'all, and it's sad. We deserve more. I told y'all the other day, we the best fan base on the planet. It's no questioning that. We ain't just saying that like some people say we going to the Super Bowl every year. That's not delusion. That's facts. It's proven. Everybody knows this. We support this team better than anybody else support their team. That's a fact. We took over whole states. You go to California, that's cowboy land, man. Trap. Man, you go to the Rams Stadium, that's cowboy land. You go to the Chargers Stadium, that's cowboy land. You go to 49ers, we competing with the 49ers fans. You go to Tennessee, that's cowboy land. I just left Memphis. There ain't nothing but stars down there, man. Shout out to the Memphis Cowboys. Trap. Man, you go to New Orleans, I see nothing but Cowboy fans down there. Even through the Saints fans, I still see stars and flags flying. That just show you how strong our team is, bro. How strong our fan base is. We show up better than anybody. And they come out here and give us this. This is how they feel about us. If this was a relationship, man, we supposed to been broke up with them fools. We supposed to been broke up, but we got this crazy loyalty to this football team. But it's just toxic at this point, man. It's just toxic at this point. Man, shout out to Eternal Dynasty, man, with the $4.99, man. Please talk me off of this rant, because it can go the whole hour. I promise you that, because I'm that mad. That Rico signing just pissed me off. I promise you, I got a whole show planned, graphics, and everything. But that signing kind of pissed me off just because of the mentality. I don't like the mentality. It seems like y'all complacent. It feels like y'all so sedated that y'all don't feel like y'all need to get better. That's stupid, man. Who we think we is? Who we think we is? We act like we the Chiefs that we just keep winning Super Bowls in every other way. Like, bro, what makes y'all think y'all so good that y'all don't have to improve? This makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. And then I know people going to be like, we're going to get a running back in the draft. Yeah, we're going to get a running back in the draft. But do that mean we still had to keep somebody like Rico? We could have signed another veteran running back or went and traded for somebody. Y'all going to re-sign Rico? Now he got a designated spot. He grandfathered in. He will be number 2 back next year. I don't care what he signed for. He going to be your number 2 back next year. Shout out to Eternal Dynasty, man, with the $4.99. He says, we re-signed Rico. Laughing my ass off. We all in. I'm all out. Well, all my out-season hat set. Man, listen, man. Hey, I wouldn't blame nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard being a Cowboy fan right now. Like, it's hard. We got to battle for this team every day, and all these other teams loading up ammo. We up here filling up a water gun, man. These other teams got bazookas. They got all kind of stuff. They got nukes and everything, you know. They got all kind of ammo and weaponry over here, and we up here under the sink filling up a damn water gun. What they want us to do? I'm sick of this stuff, man. I'm sick of it, man. Hey, y'all ain't finna have my blood pressure up, man. Was that a bird or a plane? What was it? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. Oh. It's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to everybody out here. Right. Please pressure away. The Cowboys got me stressed out today. But this is the trap topics of the day, man. I'm going to have to clip that rant because I went in a little bit. Shout out to Ian Rappaport, man. You know, the Cowboys starting linebacker, Leighton Vander Esch, is medically retiring from football after a 6-year career with 557 tackles in 71 games. Vander Esch was a Pro Bowler before a neck injury ended his career. I hate that, man. I hate that. Even though I had my beefs with Leighton, you know what I'm saying? We all had our beefs with Leighton, right? But I really think that was, you know, I hate to see anybody in their career so early like that, man. I really do. Because you know, them young men, they work hard from elementary all the way up to college, you know, going hard for this one goal. And then for something that they can't control to take it away from them, that's a sad day for anybody, man. Regardless of how you feel about the player, that's a sad day for anybody to have to medically retire and end their career that early. Leighton is still young, y'all. He really still young. So it's just unfortunate, man. I hate to see that. Regardless of how high or low I was on the player, I really don't like to see stuff like that, man. Any athlete should be able to, you know, have empathy for a situation like this. Any athlete should be a little sad about seeing something like this, man. So shout out to the Wolf Hunter. We got a little montage going on for him too, man. So, hey, man, it is what it is. I hate to see him go. But shout out to Emmanuel Acho. He made a good point. I don't know what it is, but we might need some prayer after these linebackers. We need a little prayer because it seems like we have some super dope linebackers, but they always be injured. But he said between Dak Gewin, Sean Lee, Leighton Vander Esch, and Jalen Smith, the Cowboys have had some incredibly talented linebackers who were rarely saw the best of due to injury. So it's just sad to see that, man. Shout out to my guy HTM Sports in the building. What's happening, man? YouTube brother in this building. What's happening? But, man, we got some bad luck at linebacker, y'all. We got some bad luck at linebacker. Then we come spin the block back with Damone Clark. He just had spinal fusion surgery, but he had a healthy year last year. But, you know, it could be any day. We got to draft a – look, I know y'all, a lot of y'all want Peyton Wilson, or whatever his name is, the linebacker, one of the top linebackers in the draft. Somebody correct me. It's a regular name, Peyton Wilson or Peyton Willis. It's one of them. Y'all want to draft him. Even though he's been healthy the last couple years, man. Look, what's good for the goose, they say it's good for the gander, but not this case right here. Like, we can't behave like other teams, y'all. We don't have the same luck as other teams. We might, like, it would be nice to get him and we live happily ever after. But that just don't happen for us. For us in particular, we might need to stand clear of that young man. Yeah, Peyton Wilson. We might have to stand clear of him, man. Even though he might be a good player, he might end up being a baller. But it might not just be for us. We might have to be conservative in this approach and just say, okay, no Peyton Wilson for me. And I think he's a phenomenal athlete, phenomenal player. But I think if he was with the Cowboys, it just feel like it wouldn't work out, man. We got some bad juju with these linebackers. Hey, somebody call Cowboys Joe Boo and tell him, man, hey, get that juju up off us, man. And salute to him for hitting 1K. I mean, for 100K too, man. Salute to him. Trap. Somebody holler at Mark Holmes and tell him to get Cowboy Joe Boo to put some of that bam on it and get that linebacker curse up off of us, man. I'm sick of this stuff. It's hard to keep a linebacker in Dallas. Y'all remember just a few short years ago, we felt like we had the best linebacking core in football for one season. We had the best linebacking core in the world for one season. And then, no, it was the beginning of one season. And then once the season happened, we found out that was false. You know, that wasn't true. Trap. We found out that wasn't true, unfortunately. Shout out to B-Bird with the 199, man. He said, I thought LVE retired in 2021. Chill out, B-Bird. Don't be mean. Chill out, B-Bird. Don't be mean, man. Don't behave that way. Yeah, it'll be a Peyton Vander Esch situation, man. So, look, I hope the best for that young man. I think he's talented, but I don't want to see him with a star on his helmet. I just don't. Maybe give him some years and then we pick him up in free agency or some shit. Like, I don't want to draft him, though. It wouldn't go well. It wouldn't work out good for neither one of us, probably. Unless Mark Holmes get Joe Boo to do some things. You know what I'm saying? Do some magical things. That might be the only thing that get that juju up off of us, man. Because we need some healthy linebackers. We need some linebackers that can play, that's 100% healthy, injury-free, and just let them boys run around, roam recklessly. That's what we need. Shout out to Johnny Duncan in the building. Shout out to You Got Us the Poet in the building. Shout out to everybody sliding in late, man. I appreciate y'all coming in to the trap. I appreciate y'all. But let's get back into the content. Hey, if y'all late, y'all just missed the epic rant. Like, the Rico Down sign just hit a nerve with me, y'all.
Trap.
Don't nobody else in football know who Rico Dowell is but Cowboy fans. But hey, that's a story for another day. But man, I think that was a good point by Emmanuel Acho. We had some bad luck with these with these linebackers, man. Shout out to Miss Sally sliding in late too. I appreciate you. Craig, DC World Media, what's happening? Okay, let's see. I see Michael Parsons had a nice comment to say about Lay. He said, I don't think people realize how much y'all are going to miss Layden. I mean, one of the hardest workers, one of the hardest, most devoted, loving, authentic teammates you could ever have. Cowboy Nation should be grateful. He represented the star. I'ma miss him. I'ma miss his passion and his drive on the field. Wolf Hunter, thank you. Okay. And you know, they didn't get off to the greatest start, remember? You know, Layden told him, man, you can't make every play, Michael. And Michael like, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
That was a little, you know what I'm saying? But that I took it for, at first it seemed a little haterish. But really it was just an OG linebacker trying to lace up his young pup, his young bull. You know what I'm saying? He just had to chill out. Basically, that was LVE telling Michael Parsons, hero ball ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Hero ball won't get you nowhere. That's basically what it was. Because think about it. If you doing somebody else's job, who doing yours? That's the thing about hero ball. You can't succeed like that. You know what I'm saying? You trying to fill another spot, but you leaving a void at the same time. You just the Three Stooges. You know what I'm saying? You drilling a hole, covering it up, and then drill another hole to open out. Like, you just doing the stupid stuff. Like, it's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? It's very counterproductive. HT on Sports said, what's up, Jamison Taylor, happy birthday. Don't tell me we got a birthday in the trend now. What's happening? Shout out to Jamison Taylor, man. Happy birthday to you, man. You know, I see you say you ate that Red Lobster. Did you get the cheddar biscuits, though? Did you get the cheddar biscuits?
Trap.
That's all I be wanting. I go to Red Lobster, boy. Them cheddar biscuits do something to you, boy. Hey, I might have to get them things reloaded about 4-5 times, man. You understand? But yeah, Michael showing love to Mr. Leighton Vander Esch, man. Michael showing love to his OG linebacker, Leighton Vander Esch. Like I said, they didn't get out to the greatest start, but he ended up showing them a lot. But this is a nice little piece they had for Leighton.
Be elite, baby. Every day, every play. Be elite.
Leighton Vander Esch ran him down. Bootleg out to the right. Manning is chased and hauled down and throws incomplete. And the Wolf Hunter hunted him down. He throws it over the middle, intercepted by Vander Esch at the 35. Chased out of the pocket, hit, sack, fumble. Vander Esch has it and runs it in. Flushed out, runs, sack. Vander Esch is going to get this one.
Come on, here, baby. Every play, man. Let's go. You know what we got to do today? You know what we got to do today? Yep. Hey, man, at the end of the day, this game's going to come down to who does their job better. Lead on the field. Be calm in the storm. Communicate at an elite level. Fly around and have fun, man.
He's running out the middle and boom! The ball over the middle, it's intercepted. Vander Esch coming right. Leighton Vander Esch. Oh, nice tackle in the open field. 4th and 3. Wentz blitz, hit, sack, ball's out. And the Cowboys have recovered it. Play to Mixon on the left side, run down from behind by Vander Esch.
Hey, Hey, man, thank you to Leighton Vander Esch, man. He did give us some nice memories.
Trap.
Shout out to Miss Sally with the cash out, ma'am. I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for helping to keep the lights on in the trap. I really do appreciate it, man. Y'all just don't know. This little channel, it brings a light on me, man. You know what I'm saying? It really do. It's sometimes it get a little tough, you know what I'm saying? But when I see y'all engaging and appreciating the work, it motivates me to keep going, man. So I appreciate y'all. Shout out to Mr. L Professor with the 199. He says, landlord, this defense is going to be hard to watch. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, Mr. L Professor. Good grief. I don't want to see that, man. Man, I don't want to see that. Cause, so you just out on Zim, L Professor? You don't think Zim can whip that thing up and make it at least formidable? You don't see Zim being able to put out a formidable defense at least? I think old school Zim can do something. Like, we ain't completely in shambles. I am, but the Cowboys ain't. Like, the defense is not horrible. It's just bad. It's not it's not completely terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's just not that great. That's all. It just need a few spots. You know what I'm saying? Look at me trying to talk myself into the defense. Trap. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, the way the defense is currently constructed, where would you rank your defense? Somebody let me know. Before the draft, where would you currently rank your defense? Shout out to the Big Time Show, man. My YouTube content brother in the building. What's happening? Appreciate you tuning in to the Trend Out, man. Hey, we're going to have to do some work too, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the OGs. But listen, HTM, don't come over here with that now. We ain't gonna let you do that, HTM. Don't come in here influencing my chat box now. Hey, don't come in influencing my chat box either. Don't do that. 1 is too nefarious. That's way too nefarious. We got like 5 All-Pros on this defense. Don't do that, HTM. Because you know your voice is influential. Don't do that. Hey, congratulations to my brother for hitting that 2K, man. I appreciate y'all for helping my guy hit that milestone too, man. Trap. That boy HTM hit that 2K. I remember when we started this grind, HTM. How many subs you had at the start of this grind, HTM? I remember this. How many subs you had? Hit me with that. Hit me with that. This is motivational. It's a young content creator out here that's listening, that think it's too hard and it ain't gonna work. How many subs you had at the beginning of this grind, man? Because I know when I first started doing shows, I can't remember what it was that you had, but HTM hit that 2K on them boys. Hey, and it's still running. We still running it up. You deserve it, bro. You put in the work. Hey, you do just as much work as me. So, hey, I support you. I salute you. You understand? That's my YouTube brother right there. So let's see what the people said though. Don't pay HTM no mind at all, y'all. Just act like he didn't say 1, okay? Cause he's too nefarious. Like that, no. Miss Nisi said 5. Al Logan says 10. What type of scale you grading? Trap. Hey, man, I'm going to need some of that optimism you got over there, man. You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to talk me off the ledge. I don't know what you got going on. 10? 10 and now that, hey, I can't go that far. DC Worldwide Media said 4. Miss Elder said 7. 7 is, if I took 7 away, Miss Elder, would you lean closer to 6 or 8? That's the question now, and that's for everybody with a 7. Would it be a 6 or an 8? Cause 7 is two in the middle. It's 2 in the middle. Yeah, true Cowboys fan 1972. That's for you too. Take the 7 away. Would it be a 6 or an 8? Sin City says 8. I think that's, Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all know 10 is great. 1 is terrible. That's the type of scale I'm doing. I'm doing it like, you know, like a beauty competition. Is it a 1 or a 10? Your defense, the way it's currently constructed, what would you rate it? Is it ugly? You know what I'm saying? I think we might have a hideous defense right now. Trap. We got a defense only the defense with a face only a mother can love right now. That's what I feel like. But let's see. Okay, JV says 3. Trey Stoker says 10. Absolutely not top 5 though. See, y'all gotta see. 1 is bad. 10 is good on this scale. So maybe y'all misinterpreted what I meant. 1 is terrible. 10 is good. So maybe we might need to do that one more time. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great. Miss Regina says 6. Okay. I can rock with a 6. Cause we ain't terrible. You know what I'm saying? We're not horrible. We're just kinda bad. You know what I'm saying? It's light at the end of the tunnel still, y'all. It's still light there. Logan says a 10. So you still, this man still said a 10. You gotta state your case, sir. You gotta talk me off the ledge. DP, you cheating. Ain't no half points, sir. Ain't no half points. You gotta stand on it. You gotta be solid on it.
I'm solid and stand on whatever.
Ain't no half points, DP. You gotta come with it. Is it a 6 or a 7, sir? Is it a 6 or a 7? No, not a 7. You can't have 7 either. HTM says this defense allowed 28 points per game against winning teams and was 16th in run defense. They've lost their second and third leading pass rushers, a DT, and haven't re-signed our DB2. Hold on, what you mean? Oh, you talking about Gilmore? True. When you make it like that, HTM, it's like, you got me leaning towards a 1 now. Trap. That boy got me leaning towards a 1. Good grief. Shout out to JC Cowboys in the building, man. What's happening with you, sir? What's going on? Trap. We in the building with it, man. We in the building with it. Hey, let's see. I think y'all done let HTM influence y'all, but it's cool. It's cool though. We'll let it ride out. Johnny Duncan says 6, 7. 7 is not, non-negotiable. You gotta go either 6 or 7, or 6 or 8. I mean, 7 is unacceptable at this point. I'm not taking 7 because it's like you iffy at 7. You know what I'm saying? You iffy. David, I don't want to butcher your name. He says 4. No linebackers right now. Yeah, how y'all on the 10 and we ain't even got a linebacker? We don't even have a warm body at linebacker right now. Trap. How y'all gonna say that and we don't even got a warm body at linebacker right now? You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. You just can't do that. Durin, come on now. I know I'm negative Nelson right now, because I ain't no damn Nancy now. I know I'm negative Nate right now, but not nasty Nate, but I'm negative Nate right now. But not no damn negative 7 now, Durin. Come on, man. What's wrong with your ligaments over there, sir? What's going on? John Cofield says a 6. Miss Donna Mamacita, she says 6. Yeah, 6. Miss Ella Ching, 6.7. Nope, you gotta stand on it. You gonna get that close to 7. Y'all so nefarious. Trap. Leave it to my chat box to be nefarious. I love my people though. I love my people. You gonna try to you gonna bend the rules though. You gonna still bend the rules, gonna say a 6.7. You so nefarious, bro. Good grief. Miss Regina says 6. DP says 6. Too easy to fix by getting thumb out of baby that's backside. See that y'all be. I'm gonna have to put a filter on you, my boy. Cause y'all be getting me, man. Y'all be getting me. I be trusting that I can read y'all comments. And then y'all do me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's the nefarious trap for you right now, though. That's the nefarious trap. Shout out to Johnny Duncan Sr. with the $1.99 for your mind. He says 6-7. You got to pick one, Johnny, though. Nope. Now, if you going to just say 6 then, leave 7 up out of this. Leave 7 up out of it. Because 6, that's why 7 is it's hard to judge, because if you put it on a 6 or an 8, that really tells me what I'm looking for. It really gives me a good indication of, are you high or low on it? That's what it does. 7 is like, I like it a lot, but I don't like it that much. Like, it's two in the middle. CT says 4. L Professor says 4. That's bad when my boy L Professor say a 4. Good grief. DC Worldwide Media says 4. No linebackers. Diggs coming back off injury. Lost Armstrong and Fowler. Gilly on the fence. It's bad right now. Hey, I couldn't have put it better myself. Now Derwin gonna try to get his act together and say a -2. That's still nope. Get your ligaments together. Put a couple more. Put a couple more of them ligaments together. Elijah Robinson says a 4.3. See, y'all just gonna do what y'all want to do. I see y'all hard-headed in the chat. I already see it. Miss Donna says 6. JVB boy says 3. Tariq says 0. Trap. My God, Tariq. Good grief. 5. Okay, see, y'all got me having too much fun with this. I gotta move on. Johnny Duncan with the 0. The $1 super chat. I don't think he said nothing, but he just hit me with $1. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Hold on. Let's see. Let's keep going, man, because I'm having too much fun with these, with these ratings. T. Foster talking about some -20. Yeah, it's time to go. But shout out to Zach Martin for giving his flowers to Mr. Tyron Smith. Brandon Lohr over there on Twitter. Y'all go make sure y'all follow him. It says the Cowboys Zach Martin thanks Tyron Smith in an Instagram post for the years of playing together. For a man of few words, Martin did a great job saying, "It's been an honor at Tyron Smith, brothers for life." Absolutely, man. And look, man, it's hard to see Tyron go. Like, I was never down with letting Tyron go. I want y'all to know that. I know he was sick. I know he was hurt. All kind of stuff. I know he only practiced, you know what I'm saying, on playoff games and stuff. He barely even practiced ever. But he was great when he was on that field, man. This man was an all-pro. And Aaron Rodgers, out of everybody, that came and stole Tyron Smith. Trap. Man, I don't like it. I'm going to tell y'all right now. I don't like it. Shout out to El Professor with the $1.99 for your mind. He said this defense looked like the Giants in week 1. It's looking bad right now. It is. But, man, it's crazy to see that this line that we constructed for Tony Romo, Dak inherited it on the back end of his career, actually. We never built the line for Dak Prescott, honestly. We really didn't. The center position been a turnstile, right? What else? The guard position been a turnstile, right? What else? Terrence Steele just came about. Tyron been a staple. Zach been a staple. It's not been many staples on this offensive line besides Tyron and Zach. Think about that. So can you count the moves that we done made throughout Dak's career for us building a line for Dak Prescott? I think that's an interesting conversation right now. Trap. I think it's about time, y'all. What y'all think? Can we honestly say, all I need is a yes or a no? Can we honestly say that the Dallas Cowboys constructed a line for Dak Prescott? Can we honestly say that? Can we honestly say they relinquished the proper resources to build a great line around Dak Prescott? Can we honestly say that? And sleep at night with a straight face and not be lying? Can we honestly say that? I don't think so, y'all. That's interesting when you think about it. Dak Prescott's been a top-tier quarterback basically since he's been a quarterback for the Cowboys. I think we might need to dial it back a little bit. We haven't built around him. We haven't gave the proper resources to build a line around Dak Prescott. We really haven't. He really got leftovers low key, y'all. Trap. Dak really got leftovers low key. That's what it's looking like when you think about it. Zach Martin is a leftover. You know, great leftovers. You know, he's the steak leftover, like with the greens and you know, potatoes and the good steak leftover. He's a good leftover, but he was left over from Tony. So was Tyron Smith. And then the right tackle position hasn't been a staple. The right guard position has been Zach Martin. The center position has been a turnstile. We really haven't dedicated no real capital to this offensive line for real. Not since Dak been there. Now that I think about it. We drafted Connor Williams, Connor McGovern. Them boys gone. So, like, did you really build a line for your all-pro quarterback? Have you really gave up enough resources to give him a line? I see most people saying no. Most people rocking with me because I don't think so. I don't think I can say that confidently. I don't think so. I don't think I can say that. And don't an all-pro quarterback deserve his own gosh darn line? Trap. If we want to take it a step further, honestly, yeah, Travis Frederick retired. If we want to take it a step further, honestly, Travis Frederick would have been a leftover too, by the way. But if we want to take a step further, honestly, this team wasn't even for Dak. This team wasn't even a Dak Prescott team. You want to know why I say that? I got the proof. You remember what Stephen Jones started saying. This what lets you know when we morphed into a Dak team. Dak friendly. You remember that? Trap. He didn't start using the term Dak friendly until about 3-4 years into Dak's career. He wasn't saying nothing about Dak friendly the first year or the second year. Maybe the third year, you could pull up him talking about Dak friendly. And Dak friendly, that term alone lets you know that they was trying to build a team for Dak. That's self-explanatory at that point. And they wasn't doing that at first. We got to think about that, y'all. So this team wasn't even for Dak. So you mean to tell me rookie Dak came out there and balled with a team that wasn't for him, with a line that wasn't for him, and he was just a emergency plan. He wasn't even ready yet. This team wasn't even ready for him yet. It wasn't even designed for him yet. And he still went out there and balled out. But you know the sad thing about it is, after the Joneses seen this Apple stock right here, after the Joneses seen this Apple stock with this great projections, look like it's finna blow the doors off the stock market, instead of them investing more, they stayed complacent. They bought some Apple stock for $5 and then said, look, I know it flipped to $100 a share now, but we don't gotta invest more because we making $95 a profit. Trap. But you know what the winning teams would have said? The winning teams would have been like, I'm finna invest the house after this. I'm finna put in $10 million on this stock. They seen Dak come out the gate going crazy, and they didn't invest in it. We didn't do nothing in free agency with Dak when he first got here. That right there alone lets you know that the way we operate with Stephen Jones, we always gonna be a step late. We just gonna be a step behind and a step late. A day late and a dollar late. That's what we gonna be. The way that the Joneses operate, the way that Stephen Jones operate, we always gonna be a day late and a dollar late. That's what it feels like. Until we put some pressure on these boys, man. It's sad. We had all that opportunity. This man went making nothing. We had the greatest, cheapest quarterback in football.
Trap.
That's what's discouraging. So you mean to tell me I got to depend on the same front office to invest in Dak Prescott while he's making real quarterback money? The same people who didn't do nothing when he was making nothing. I got to have faith in that. But your quarterback, the one they call greedy, the one they try to throw all kind of salt on, the one they try to disrespect to the top of their lungs, they scream out nothing but slander to this man. He trying to work it out with them. Shout out to Michael Gelkin. He says the Cowboys and Dak Prescott are off to a strong start, strong with the K, in contract talks, demonstrating collaborative ability to help team manage finances. Prescott willing to add 2 void years, leading to $4 million in 2024 cap savings. Good sign for the capacity to achieve extension. That's what's up now. See, the keys to this is letting you know that Dak had to be a willing participant. Now, most restructures, they usually be able to say, okay, it's our money, we can move it around how we want to. But with the voided years, they had to get consent from Dak Prescott. So they working together. So now, in my opinion, the extension is very close, y'all. The extension is close. Dak is finally getting it. You know what I'm saying? They finally having a conversation to where they can work it out in the best favor for the team and Dak Prescott. I wouldn't be surprised before the end of this week Dak sign and get an extension. Now, that little $4 million just bought him some time. I don't see this playing out until the season. I feel like we'll get this done very soon. They talking to Dak directly. It'll happen soon. Shout out to Johnny Duncan with another $1.99 for your mind. He says, the brand is number 1, football is second.
Trap.
That's a sad reality that we in, man. That's all facts. And they show us this day in and day out. It's nothing. Nobody can deny this. Even if you don't want to, even if you're not the guy that want to be logical, if you want to be delusional, that's something that you can't deny. You can't deny that it seems like we operate with football in the background instead of in the front. Like Diddy. The football ain't dancing and getting no camera time in Dallas. Everything else comes first in Dallas. That's what it seems like, and that's what's going to hurt us. We cannot allow this to continue. We will be in shambles at the end of the season if we keep letting these people get away with murder like this. We got to put pressure on the Joneses. We got to put pressure on the front office. That's the only way we can accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. Football has to be first, especially in a place like Dallas. Exactly. That's why I do rock with my coach, Mike McCarthy, because I'm telling you right now, it's nothing in the world that Mike McCarthy cares about other than football.
Trap.
Other than his family, obvious stuff, right? Obvious stuff. But I'm just saying, it's not many things that Mike McCarthy cares about other than football. He don't care about his appearance like that. You know what I'm saying? He don't care about what you think. He don't want to talk to y'all. Like, Mike McCarthy's just here for football. He's the football guy. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. We need a pure football dude in Dallas. And that's who Mike McCarthy is for me. I feel like he bring that Green Bay, that Pittsburgh, that nasty workman lunch pail type attitude to the Cowboys. All this man care about is football and winning. And that's the type of focus we need on this team. It's no easy feat to win no 12 games 3 times in a row, bro. It's no easy feat to do that. Shout out to Tricks with the 1-month membership. You understand? I appreciate you, man.
Trap.
Man, if y'all want to help to keep the lights on in the trap, man, I got memberships going. They only $3. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that's going to really hurt you. You understand? But it'll help us out a lot. And I appreciate you for your participation and helping keeping us doing this every day, man. But let's get back into the content before I wrap this thing on up. But Dak Prescott, that's huge news in contract negotiations. Dak Prescott is literally working with them. He's literally working with them now. So, and you never seen Dak work with them ever. It was always beef with them too. It was always beef. You understand? It was always beef with the front office and Dak Prescott. Not anymore. They working together. They collaborate. So that's a good sign for us. That's a good sign for us. And I feel like the deal will be done very soon. Now, you know, our crazy Uncle Michael Irvin be out here just saying stuff sometimes.
Trap.
We love him though. We love him though. He said, "How do you get a membership? You go to the $ where you cash out it. It should be an option that say membership. The same place where you cash out. I mean, where you super chat it. It should give you an option to say about the memberships." But Michael Irvin said, "We have the closest thing in the National Football League to Tom Brady. Dak Prescott has the ability to do what Tom does, and he has the leadership like Tom." Now that sounds very outlandish, I must say. Shout out to Miss Sally for becoming a member. I appreciate your support, ma'am. I really do. Thank you for helping to keep the trap lights on. I appreciate you. Dak Prescott, though. Look at the numbers now. Pure numbers. Now, I'm sure Tom had a couple championships, but championships are a team accomplishment, right? Don't forget that. Championships are team accomplishments. Tom Brady didn't beat those teams by himself. He did not. But it says Cowboys QB1 Dak Prescott first 8 seasons of his career out of 114 games. Passer rating is 99. 29,459 passing yards. 202 touchdowns. 74 interceptions. Tom Brady out of 112 games. That's only 2 less. Passer rating 92.9. Sounds like Dak's a little higher, right? Okay. 26,370 passing yards. Sounds like Dak is higher. 197 touchdowns. Sounds like Dak is higher. 86 interceptions. Sounds like Dak has less. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what y'all think.
Trap.
But I know a lot of people gonna say, you know, Dak is no Tom Brady. He don't have the rings. What about the rings, landlord? What about the rings? The rings are a team accomplishment, man. A lot of them rings, Tom was getting carried. People just remember the unbeatable Tom when he became GOAT status, when he doing a lot of this stuff on his own. He had a lot of stuff. He had a lot of rings where he was getting carried, like Vinatieri winning rings and defense winning rings, getting mysterious calls, having mysterious footballs. You know what I'm saying? It got your antennas up. So let's not act like Tom was winning those rings alone. I just want y'all to know, with this level of quarterbacking, most teams should be able to win a Super Bowl. This is what I want y'all to know. So it's not just Dak, y'all. It's just not. With this level of quarterbacking, a lot of teams should be able to win a championship. We just not been able to do that. And I really think the reasoning is behind it, we haven't been investing in Dak Prescott enough. We haven't been investing in this team enough. We've been too conservative, trying to build off the draft like we know better than everybody else. We've been trying to do it the Jones way, the dollar bill way.
Dollar bill!
That's what's been messing us up. So soon as people say, oh, it's Dak Prescott, do you see these other quarterbacks playing perfect throughout all of these games in the playoffs? I don't. I just don't. So I just want y'all to understand, rings is a team accomplishment. I guarantee you it's some teams with the level of play that Dak Prescott represents. I guarantee you it's teams out here that can win. El Professor, you got that joke. With some mysterious footballs. But I guarantee you it's some teams out here that can win with the level of play that Dak Prescott has. So why can't we, Dallas? Why can't we? That's what I want to know.
Got something to say. That's all I got to say.
That's what I want to know. So let's not get too carried away. Hold your horses, pump your brakes. Dak Prescott is a solid quarterback. He's a good quarterback, a damn good quarterback. And your team should be able to build off of that. So what a lot of people want you to do is go get a lesser quarterback and build around him and still not win. You should be closer to winning with a great quarterback, with a good quarterback. But y'all want to go backwards. Y'all want to downgrade that quarterback and feel like we can have a real shot at a championship. That's why some of us ain't got nothing to do with football. You know what I'm saying? That's why some of us, you know what I'm saying, work at the plant like landlord. You know what I'm saying? Trap. This is why some people work at the plant like me. Y'all on the side of me. You know what I'm saying? I'm a normal worker like y'all. But listen, this is how y'all disrespect us at first round quarterbacks. Just draft a quarterback, landlord. Just draft one. They tried that in 2021. Trevor Lawrence won. He got one Pro Bowl. He's not looking too hot after this year. And I was high on Trevor. I kind of like Trevor. But I'm going to have to dial that back a little bit after what I seen this year. Zach Wilson accepted to be traded or waived. They don't want nothing to do with Zach Wilson in New York. Trey Lance, we got this dude on the team, and he ain't never did anything. Justin Fields, traded to the Steelers for a conditional 6th-round pick. Mac Jones, traded to the Jaguars for a 6th-round pick. This just shows you. Look, Bruce, that's why you at work right now, because some of us don't need nothing to do with football. You understand? I might be one of those, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I shouldn't have anything to do with football either. So, hey, I'm not better than none of y'all. I'm just saying. But listen, I'm just trying to see. This whole year right here, nobody got good quarterback play, really. Okay, Trevor Lawrence, you can say they struck gold on that. But when you think the Cowboys going to have the number 1 overall pick? Trap. You got to say it. All them quarterbacks look sad on this graphic. Look. All of them look sad. It's like they saw their future coming. It looks like it, don't it? Look at Trey Lance's face. Is that a convincing face that he finna ball out? I might be with you on that. Them boys look terrible. They look sad. They knew they got drafted to bad places and they was gonna do bad. So, you know, that's what they did. They gave you some bad play for some bad results. You understand? That's what they did. But let's see. Okay. This is a tweet from this up-and-coming great feller. I don't know if you heard of him. He go by Landlord from Alabama. His handle is The Nefarious One. You know what I'm saying? Interesting enough. But he says Dameon Pierce should be on the Cowboys' radar. He is in the doghouse in Houston under a new coaching staff. They just traded for Joe Mixon. We could trade for him for a little of nothing and pair him with a rookie. What do y'all think? And I'm going to tell you what the Cowboys think. They said, landlord, we got Rico Dowell at home. Trap. They said, landlord, we got Rico Dowell at home. We don't have to trade anything. But this is what I'm telling you. I had such a great idea. Like, I'm just coming up with stuff. I'm brainstorming. I put my thinking cap on like in 2nd grade. You know what I'm saying? I put my thinking cap on. All of that for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm ever put my thinking cap back on after this. Shit. I might just need to react after this. But Dameon Pierce looked to be a star in the making after his rookie season. The 4th-round pick out of Florida quickly became the bell cow for the Texans, tallying 939 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. His 722 yards after contact ranked 12th amongst running backs, and Pierce had a 4th most missed tackles forced. Man, that could have been a good player for us. For a little or nothing, we could have probably traded them a 5th or a 6th-round pick for this dude, but we chose to go with Rico Dowdle. I don't even want to read his story no more because I'm upset, so y'all gotta forgive me. But this is another interesting player. You know, Traylon Burks is somebody that I was fond of coming out of that draft. I think that was 2021 too. I think he came out in 2021 as well. But it says Michael Gallup's release makes it official. The Cowboys are in the market for a new wide receiver 3. The team is optimistic about Jalen Tolbert, but not so much that they won't hedge their bets in other ways. And adding a former 1st-round pick that the Cowboys themselves were interested in sounds like that exact type of move this team gravitates towards. So, the reason I'm interested in Traylon Burks is because he out of Arkansas, and he was a player that I really, really liked. Shout out to my guy, Amp. He out the city. He worked with me. He put me on to Traylon Burks. He sent me his tape. He was like, man, this dude can play. And once I seen him, I was like, man, he'll be a great Cowboy. Pair him with Dak Prescott, he can get some money. He can do some work. But the Titans, they did some wild stuff. They tried to replace A.J. Brown with a rookie wide receiver. That's something that you don't do. So let's not act like the Titans had a great passing game. Let's not act like the Titans had a great offense or anything of the sort like that, right? So I'm looking at Traylon Burks now. Let's look at their roster right quick, because they got loaded up all of a sudden on wide receiver, and it's really no place for Traylon Burks. He won't see the field at all. I want you to know this. That's why this is a good idea. This young man won't see the field. If I ain't mistaken, let me look at their roster right quick, because I know they got DeAndre Hopkins. They paid Calvin Ridley. So that's 2 wide receivers he's not playing over. Let's see. It's one more. Y'all give me 1 second, and we're going to wrap this up. The Titans. I know they got Calvin Ridley and DeAndre Hopkins. That's 2 receivers that he won't see no playing time over at all. And they just drafted him a couple of years ago. Okay. I'm finna pull up their wide receivers. Give me 1 second. Wide receivers. Here we go. Bam. Okay, now look. They got DeAndre Hopkins and Calvin Ridley. And I think they got somebody else that's not on here. I think they got 3 impact receivers. And Traylon Burks won't be able to make the field at all. So, I'm sure they'll be willing to deal him for a little or nothing. I'm sure. So, we might need to be on the phone with the Tennessee Titans, because they expecting Traylon Burks to come take the place of A.J. Brown. That was a mistake. But if you go get Traylon Burks and put him over here in this offense with Dak, that'll be it. We wouldn't be expecting number 1 receiver stuff from him. You might be able to get Traylon Burks for like a 4th or 5th round pick. And I guarantee you, if you put him in the right situation, the right fit, he a yak player. He got a lot of capabilities. And I think it'll work out great with the Dallas Cowboys. So, for me to be talking about these little fringe, small trades that we can make, I want y'all to understand the reason I'm doing that is because we proved last year that we willing to do stuff like that. Okay? Even though we might not make big moves in free agency, we made some small trades that kind of improved our team. They really improved our team. So I'm not going to take it out the ballpark to say that it's not possible this time. So that's what I'm doing. So I think Traylon Burks would be a nice candidate. Any underachieving, disgruntled type player that's coming along, it's possible. He's a candidate for the Cowboys. Literally. Any disgruntled, underappreciated, achieved wide receiver or anything like that player, let alone wide receiver, any underachieving player is in the market for the Joneses. Shout out to Wet 113, man. You came in towards the end, but we finna spin. But yeah, man, I hate you came in so late, but we about to get ready to wrap it up. My guy ACM Sports just went live, so we're not gonna butt heads. That's not what we do. That's my guy. He's celebrating 2K over there, so we finna get ready to wrap this up. I want y'all to go storm the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? Not like those people, though. Not like
trap.
Not like those people. But I want y'all to go storm the Capitol. I want y'all to go over there and raid HTM Sports. Tell them landlord sent you. He gonna take care of you. You understand? So make sure y'all go over there and say this is a landlord raid. Make sure y'all make the presence felt. Tell them we coming straight out the trap, straight to the liquor store. So I appreciate all the love and support, everybody that support me, everybody that rock with me, everybody that's donating, everybody that's supporting what we do over here. I greatly appreciate y'all, man. I really do. It just inspires me to keep doing this and do it better and get better at what we do. But I appreciate all the love and support, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. And you know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. You already know it. Thanks for all the love and support.
Yeah.
Hey, make sure y'all go raid my boy HTM Sports
in my hand
right now.
Yeah.
He's celebrating 2K.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine. Verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in the shrine. Damn, I never let these play me, they see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals. Doubt us till you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming. It's fair warning for my opponents that will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans want it. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth. To know that I kill it, these are God level lyrics. I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kim. It ain't nobody with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.